Hello. Welcome back, Cover Crew, to an all-new extra report. Today's all-new extra report is on Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose spiraling circus. Okay? Gypsy Rose has been up to a lot lately, these past couple of weeks, from one thing to the other. That's just what I'm going to say, because we're going to get into it in this video. First, she started out, okay, because we're just going to get into it, over the Halloween weekend, which I'm kind of late getting to it, but this video is going to get in depth, into everything she's been into, and she's been having the audacity to do as Gypsy Rose does best. She does gypsying. Gypsy Rose has been gypsying. Let's just put it like that. So it started over the Halloween weekend, where she did her own little thing with her baby daddy Ken, and so her still filing for divorce husband Ryan, is out here trying to move on as best as possible after she discarded him like trash. Is trying to move on as well as he can, thankfully, because I think we're all tired of watching Ryan on live looking sad and pitiful and in denial on the way Gypsy Rose treated him, and as he will seem like he can't get over her, and doing his stupid little polls. It's hilarious, but he's, in my opinion, very weird for even trying to get involved with a woman of that caliber that had that criminal case against her. That's a felon, and for the things that she's done. But anyway, that's a whole other case. But yeah, he was trying to move on, doing what he do best, hanging out with his friends and things, and a couple of people ended up spotting Ryan once at a bar, and they asked him they asked Ryan to join them in a live, and they decided to post it. And Gypsy ended up catching wind to this, because these TikToks that Ryan was participating in ended up going viral. I don't know if it went viral, but let's just say they ended up getting a significant amount of views, that it caught Gypsy Rose's attention. And, Gypsy being Gypsy has to go gypsying. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen what she said, but we're going to start with this, and we're going to continue on to what she has been doing recently. Check this out.
Not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a Chad.
Now, that was just Ryan being a sport. This other one, it looks like he was invited to the cookout that he got his plate. Someone starts dancing, and he didn't want to actually slap her behind, so he used the back of his hand. But, oh my, Gypsy Rose loses it. Check this out. So this TikTok was posted by 420 Mimi, and everyone was happy for Ryan. And then the witch decided to put her 2 cents in, and she got roasted, as she should have been, because she has no business sniffing around in Ryan's business. Don't you have your Chad? Aren't you pregnant? And the audacity, didn't you leave Ryan and the dog that you also cried for and made a whole big deal about? You left them in the dust like you do with everyone, and then had the audacity to embarrass him and post all these, excuses of why you wanted to, to divorce him. And your narcissistic smearing campaign, you did what you did best and smeared his name and his character and everything that you can possibly do, because you're such a low down cow. Okay. Then you went ahead, and not even a month later, 2 weeks later, you're out with your with the same dude that you committed adultery with, your Chad, okay, that you left Ryan and your dog in a dust for, and you got pregnant. So disgusting, deplorable excuse of I can't even call her a woman. Wait, can't believe I'm walking, she's walking the earth freely with us, citizens. And she has the audacity to try to put her 2 cents in while Ryan is just trying to pick up the pieces that you left him with so he can move on. Really? I can't believe this. But then, guys, it got even worse. She tried to clean up the fact that she wrote this comment and try to, make it look like she had a reason, playing herself as the victim as she always does, and check out what she had to say. A whole bunch of garbage. But I will love for you guys to cringe right along with me.
A little comment that I made yesterday on a video. I'm sure all of you have clipped it and screenshotted it and seen it. So if you're in this live and you're watching, go ahead and clip this portion of the video, because I know a lot of people will. So I want to explain why I put the comment that I put on a video that I seen of Ryan dancing with a woman. How do I put this? I want Ryan to move on. And this, I don't talk about Ryan in my lives because I don't want to. I don't have to, I don't want to. I have lots of other things to talk about. So yesterday when I came across this video, for the last, I want to say, couple weeks, Ryan has increasingly kind of gotten on my nerves. I mean, he was my husband. I can say that, okay? And we are still technically married. So I think it's completely normal for people to go back and forth with each other in little tit-for-tat ways. Okay, I'm not going to say we're on bad terms, but we're not on good terms. We're just on terms. So, when I seen the video, I was not jealous. I am happy for him. If he wants to go and dance with a million girls, if he wants to go to a club, cool, I'm happy. I don't care. I want him to find someone and I want him to be happy. But what I am disappointed in is society. So it was not even Ryan's video that kind of made me frustrated. It was society's view of the situation. So, and I understand that.
Park the brakes. Hold on, Gypsy Dippity Bop. So, did I just hear she said it's society? She is upset at society. Oh my God, this woman is, I don't even know, I don't have any other words to describe this woman. So, let's spin the block a little bit on what her comment was, okay? He is only so brokenhearted when he is online receiving gifts using my name for sympathy and clout. This is so double standard. Excuse me, Gypsy Dippity Bop. Are you saying that he is only allowed to give you attention and wallow in his pain and in his abandonment after you discarded him and Pixie, the dog that you made this big fuss about? So it's only okay, right, that he can make lies that has to do with him feeling horrible and, in pieces the way you left him. It's okay if he does that. But then you're throwing it back in his face that he's doing that. So you are so manipulative and disgusting. It's deplorable. But if he tries to pick up the pieces that you discarded him with and try to live a little bit and have some fun, that is a problem also. That the only thing that you can blame is not take a look at yourself, but to blame it on society and sexism. How this woman is so delusional. The reason why you got a lot of flack, Gypsy Dippity Bop, let me remind you, is because you were in a commitment marriage. Okay? A legal binding contract that you had no respect for, and neither did the Chad that, you know, he was sniffing around, that you allowed to sniff around, that you enjoyed that he was sniffing around because you enjoyed the attention. You allowed him to come into your marriage, but it was ultimately your choice, okay? And you abandoned your marriage. Not only did you abandon your marriage, you committed adultery with this Chad, this homewrecker, and then you smeared it all in Ryan's face, and then like narcissistic do, because in my opinion, Gypsy Rose is a narcissist, she started the smearing campaign, talking about he's a snorer, talking about he reminds me of my mother, and that he is a food hoarder, and that he sweats so much. You know, little things that many people deal with in a marriage that they learn to compromise, okay? But you use these sorry-ass excuses as to why you walked out of your marriage and committed adultery. And that is the reason why you got flack for it, okay? So don't try to use this as sexism, because damn, if Gypsy Rose does it, what you did has nothing to do with sexism. What you did was deplorable as a woman, okay? What he is doing is just enjoying and having fun, trying to pick up the pieces that you left him with, okay? The audacity of this woman. And what scares me the most is the people that support her, although it's decreasing, there are still the masses that believe this BS that comes out of her mouth. It's just so insane. But then she goes on, okay, but there's more. Then she goes on and does exactly what a lot of people believe the reason why she is having a baby. Not because she wants to become a mom and she wants to experience motherhood and she wants to give this baby the life that she allegedly did not have with her mother. She's using this baby to garner sympathy, to stay relevant, and to use as a tool, okay? She trapped Ken, and Ken is, so far, he's been really quiet, but there was actually a little bit off topic, some videos that, I don't know if it was staged, because I can't believe anybody now wants to take pictures with Gypsy Rose and say, hey, look, I met Gypsy Rose, the schmurder. I still can't believe that. It really boggles my mind. But I think there's a lot of things going on in Gypsy Rose Circus house, and we're going to get to that. But just the audacity of this TikTok that she did, and the fact that she uses her baby as a weapon and as a tool. Take a look at this, because it gets worse.
He can have a girlfriend. I don't care. Happy for him. But for me, it's kind of like, don't sit there and then constantly be like, she's my wife, I could talk about her all I want. She's my wife. Well, looking at that video, that's my husband. He's slapping some girl's ass. That's my husband. We're still married. He's still married. I'm still married. What I'm saying is, two wrongs don't make a right. So, with that being said, this is the last time I'm talking about him on social media. I'm not going to talk about Ryan, and I would hope that he would give me the respect, or if he doesn't respect me, please respect my child, because my child doesn't deserve all this chaos. And that's the way I feel about it. Like, I want us all to be at peace with the situation and, like, move on. Like, I'm doing my best to move on. I don't purposely shoot shots at Ryan often. So when I do, it's because I'm like really, really fed up.
Unbelievable. So this species, yes, Toddy One Skip. That's my baby. I love Toddy One Skip. This species, okay, said two wrongs don't make a right. Newsflash, Gypsy Dippity Bop. Ryan did not do anything wrong. He's minding his business. And you had to mind his business and comment on a place you had no business being because nobody likes you over there and write some dumb S. Okay. Number two, you're using your baby as a tool. This, you already stated that this baby isn't Ryan's, allegedly. So, a lot of people are denying denying that, the paternity test and stating that the paternity results and the paper looks false. But anyway, yeah. Why are you throwing your baby around like a pawn? If he doesn't want to have respect for you, have respect for your baby because their baby don't need to be in this chaos. You caused all of this chaos, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. You, only you caused all of this chaos. And this baby is going to grow up knowing and seeing all of these things about you and gonna read that false, allegedly book of yours and know that it's bull crap and do their own research after probably horribly being bullied in school, because if you don't tell your child the truth, someone else's child, asshole child, is going to and say that you unalived their grandma. Okay, so you are bringing your baby up in chaos that you caused. I can't believe that she actually went on live to spew this freaking BS of a rant. It was a rant, guys. It was about 15, 20. I don't even know because I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I wasn't gonna subject you guys to the whole long rant of hers either. It was all bullshit. Excuse my language, but she makes me so mad. You can actually notice that my voice gets louder because I am passionate when it comes to injustice and just diabolical people like she is. And now, last but not least, because Gypsy Dippity Bop goes on and continues to behave erratically, out of control, and unhinged, which we will be covering in the next video. After she berated her husband, Ryan, for simply living his life and minding his business, she goes ahead and posts this weird, I don't even know what you want to call it. Check it out. But it looks very familiar. And let me know what you guys think about this and who does it remind you of.
Oscar? Listen, baby, I know I was a bad girl, but come on. You'd have to be crazy not to take me back.
Ugh, just cringe, just ill. She is disgusting and ugly because she's ugly and black in the inside. But anyway, doesn't that remind you of this certain someone that used to make videos and dress up and into a certain character that she would play, and she was very dangerous and very manipulative? Well, yes and no. She never went away, and her name is Ruby. She was there the whole time, but she has been hiding behind a mask and bleach blonde hair and a high-pitched voice named Gypsy Rose Blanchard. But that's it for this video. Like I said, stay tuned. I have a whole lot more coming, you guys, and I will try to get that to you in a timely fashion between this week and also next week. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I always appreciate you all. Please don't forget to take care of yourself and be safe, because there are plenty of monsters like Gypsy Rose that are out there walking among us. Real stuff. Bye. Love you.